This lesson is focusing on prime factorization. My first example is determining whether a number is either prime or composite. If a number is prime, that means it has exactly two factors, one and itself. If a number is composite, then that means if it is greater than 1 and has more than two factors. So my first example is going to be determining if the number 11 is either prime or composite. So I'm going to list the factors of 11. When I list the factors of 11, only 1 and 11 are factors of 11. So that tells me that this number is prime because it has exactly two factors, 1 and itself. My second example is with the number 24. I'm going to list the factors of 24. So I can say it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Now, because it is greater than 1 and has more than two factors, it has, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 factors, then I can tell that that 24 is composite. Now, because we know if a number is prime or composite, we can now move on to finding a prime factorization of a number. So, if I ask you to find, for example, 3, I'm going to ask you to find the prime factorization of the number 48. And we're going to do this using a factor tree. So what we want to do is we're going to start with the number 48. And we're going to say what two numbers multiply to make 48, or what are two factors of 48? Well, I can say, well, 6 times 8 is 48. Okay, then you have to ask yourself, are the numbers 6 or 8 prime? Well, I know the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. So that means that number is not prime. So I can actually make another branch to my tree. Now I'm going to ask myself, is the number 8 prime? Well, the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. Well, that means that that number 8 is also not prime. It's composite, so I can make another tree. Now I can say, what are two factors of 6? I know 3 times 2 is 6. And then what are the factors of 8? Well, I know 4 times 2 is 8. Now I know that 3 is a prime number because only 1 and 3 are factors of 3, so I'm going to circle my prime numbers. And I know 2 is a prime number because 1 and 2 are factors of 2, only 2 factors, so that means it's prime. Well, I know 1, 2, and 4 are all factors of 4, meaning it's a composite, so I can make another branch to my tree. So I can say 2 times 2 is 4. Well, I know 2 is a prime number, so I'm going to circle my 2's, and I know this 2 is a prime number. So because I circled all my factors, I know I'm done making my factor tree. So now I want to list out my factors. So what I'm going to just say is I'm going to start from my smallest factor to my largest factor, and I'm going to put multiplication signs in between. So I'm going to say there is 1, 2, 3, 4 2's that I circled. 1, 2, 3, 4 2's that I circled. Notice how I'm putting a dot or a multiplication sign in between my 2's. And then there's 1, 3. So that is my prime factorization, or I can shorten it up to say 2 to the 4th power times 3. And that is it of my lesson on prime and composite numbers and prime factorization.